203. First we learned about common sense, like raising your hand. Oh, then we learned about the Tyler rationale. People didn't like it very well. Oh, place-based education was pretty cool. But why is the curriculum politicized so much? And they said ECS 203 was pretty cool. We learned a lot. ECS 203 was pretty cool. We definitely learned a lot. Well, then we learned about the 5 categories of learning. Then after that, we built lesson plans backwards by design. It's really important for the next generation. I can't see the COVID set kids back a couple of years. And they said ECS 203 was pretty cool. We definitely learned a lot. ECS 203 was pretty cool. We learned a lot. Yeah! Hey, what's going on? To all that may concern, I'm Hunter.
I'm Jackie.
And we're here to talk about some of the more influential things that we took out of this.
I'm going to start off by talking about the curriculum critique assignment. I've always thought that the curriculum contained a lot of important information to be covered in education. But what I did take away is that I will now always look at a curriculum and thinking, is this curriculum flexible? Is it applicable to what I could do to accommodate all students? This will include students with disabilities, language barriers, and for those who don't have a lot of educational support at home.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Jackie. Like, I know for my assignment that we did, I did History 20 curriculum, and that curriculum's just about 30 years old. So much history has happened since then that it's got to be changed somehow. It's leaving so many groups out, obviously, and yeah, like, something's got to change. Alrighty, next year we're going to talk about COVID and technology. So this assignment, it's a big indicator of why we believe that because of COVID or whatever, there's going to be a lot of technological advances here within education. Like, just for example, for this assignment, like, Jackie is fresh off the COVID IR.
Yep.
That's why he's wearing a mask. He's not positive, so we're okay to do this here. But so, like, even for this assignment, we were brainstorming ideas of how we were going to do this if he was still sick. So yeah, like, we were just going to do individual videos and kind of put them together, but, like, we don't want to do that, right? So, like, it really made us think about the future as future educators, like, what we can do to improve our technology in the classroom, because, like, that's the future of education is technology. So, like, if kids out sick or whatever, you can send them home a video and be like, hey, watch this video to catch up, or you can pre-record lectures for kids that may be out sick. Like, what do you think?
Even this assignment itself, it has a lot to do with technology. As we're doing right now, we're recording a video instead of saying this in person. ED, which is currently not mandatory in the school curriculum, which I think is unbelievable. Before this class, I've had experiences with Native Studies as an elective in high school. And from my point of view back then, as long as it's not a class that's specifically designed to teach treaty ed, we're not required to teach it. But after taking this class, what I realized is that it can be taught cross-curricularly in almost every subject area in school, and I think it's very important to do so.
Yeah, like, for me, I'm from a small town. We didn't even have the option to do treaty ed. It wasn't available to us. We had social up from grade 1 to 9, and then after that it was history, just history 10, 20, 30, and like, it was treaty ed, something that was hardly touched upon, I guess. Like, we learned about like the natives and stuff like that, but like the treaty ed was not there. And like Jackie said, treaty ed is something you can incorporate into any of your classes. Like take phys ed for an example, you can do an indigenous games kind of thing, which really isn't treaty ed, but you know, it's still there to incorporate. And unless it's in the curriculum and they tell you to teach it, you don't have to teach treaty ed, but you can teach treaty ed through things like art and music and anything.
Okay, so to finish off, we're going to touch just a little bit up on the 2S LGBTQ IAP+. Throughout this class, I did take some away about it. I realized that even though it seems like there's no oppression going on within schools about it, there definitely is, and I think that's something that us teachers will have to address. However, even after this class, Hunter and I both think that we still feel uncomfortable talking about such a sensitive topic.
Yeah, it's definitely an area that I need to improve myself on. Like honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know enough about the group that I feel comfortable enough teaching it. However, it is utmost importance that I do better myself in that, because you don't ever want to leave a kid out in your class. So it's just something that every teacher needs to do and better themselves on.
Yeah, it's just something that we both would like to learn a little bit more on before we jump into our teaching careers.
All right, thanks for watching, everybody who watched, and thanks for a great semester, and thanks. I hope everybody has a good summer, and yeah,
thanks.